Welcome to Inside Bremerton. This is our City of Bremerton's video newsletter focusing on issues and topics important to its citizens. We are on the beautiful Louis Mentor Boardwalk right downtown Bremerton, and with me is Michelle Tomlinson. Welcome, Michelle.
Thank you.
This Louis Mentor Boardwalk is a very prominent spot in our city, right on our waterfront. We're overlooking the beautiful Bremerton Marina, and today we're talking about our Kitsap Harbor Festival. It is the second annual Harbor Festival. Michelle, when is it going to happen?
It happens Memorial Day weekend, May 28th through the 31st. We have activities and events going on the entire weekend, both here on the Bremerton waterfront as well as the Port Orchard waterfront.
So it really is a Harbor Fest because it's on the water, Bremerton and Port Orchard. I think the big thing we want folks to know is the ferry is free that weekend. Is that right?
Right. There's a sponsorship with the City of Bremerton, the City of Port Orchard, and also the Port of Bremerton, and they are sponsoring extended hours and then also an additional day for the ferry to go back and forth between the locations so you can easily access all of the different activities and events.
Well, we're really excited because this is the second annual. Last year's was hugely successful. Can we say that?
Yes, absolutely.
Big time success. Fun. Lots of folks, lots of activities. So it's Memorial Day weekend, and let's talk a little bit about some of the activities that are happening.
Well, we'll kind of just touch on a few things. Friday, the tall ships come in. We don't have a confirmed number, but we're expecting a good handful of tall ships both in Bremerton and Port Orchard Marina.
And to see those ships arrive is fabulous.
Amazing. And they'll be doing cruises and things like that too, and tours. So that's a really big component of the event.
Great.
We have the Kitsap car cruise happening. It's actually going to happen up on Pacific and in that area, but several hundred cars, vintage military vehicles.
I understand that was a big success last year.
Huge success.
I think anytime you gather cars somewhere, all the gearheads, every car buff person is going to come out and check it out.
They have, I think that they have the Harley Club, they have the Mustang, I mean, they have everybody, and so there's a little bit of something for everybody at this show. Plus, as I said, the antique vehicles or the vintage military vehicles.
Excellent, excellent.
We have the 4th Street Market happening on 4th Street, and that's going to be have all kinds of different vendors and food and all kinds of good things.
Stuff.
Absolutely.
Great.
We have a pancake breakfast that's sponsored by the Lions, and I'm just naming a few of these things. This happens all weekend long. We have vendor booths down here on the boardwalk as well as in Port Orchard.
How about music, Michelle? Is there music? Is there bands playing?
Yes,
and where
absolutely.
would they be?
There's music on both sides. So there's live music, bands on the boardwalk as well as in Port Orchard. Port Orchard has a Taste of Kitsap going on.
Ooh. When
they're still taking applications. So if there's any restaurants out there that are interested, they are still looking for participants. Port Orchard has their they've incorporated their annual seagull calling contest into this festival now, which is the first time they've done that, but this has been happening for 22 years.
Yeah.
So they have seagull calling festivities, they have the calling contest, they have a seagull wing cook-off, and they have both an amateur and a professional category, and they are still looking for participants for this cook-off, so that's going to be a pretty fun event.
Let's not forget the very unique farmers market. One of the best in our county, and huge, and that's always on Saturdays.
Yes, and that's happening in Port Orchard as well. Very successful and
good
market.
So I think the fun thing is come downtown Bremerton, come downtown Port Orchard, take the free ferry. Check out all these events.
And it's actually $2 per person
to
ride the ferry, sorry. But it is, with the extended hours, I mean, it's really a reasonable price, $2 each way, and it accesses all of the different events.
Totally worth it because parking is going to be prime commodity anywhere you go downtown or in Port Orchard. So get your car parked and use the ferry. Keep going, other events.
Oh gosh, we have an antique show, we have beer gardens, everyone loves a beer garden. We have Kitsap Harbor tours, the USS Turner Joy is going to be doing a memorial service on Monday.
Oh, very cool.
Which is really great.
Very good.
We have the Virginia 5 back, they were here last year, and we still have a few events to be announced, but they may be doing some cocktail parties or wine tasting or things like that actually on the ship.
Excellent.
And If I could name some of our sponsors
Please
too,
do.
I'd love to. Of course, as I mentioned, the City of Bremerton, the City of Port Orchard, and the Port of Bremerton for their extended ferry hours and day. And we also have Paratransit as our prime sponsor, as they were last year. We have Coca-Cola, we have Kitsap Sun donating all the ads and things like that. The host hotels down here on the waterfront, we have the Hampton Inn and Suites as well as the Fairfield Inn and Suites. And I think those are our main sponsors as of yet.
Good. So. One more time, let's talk dates and how about website?
It's www.kitsapharborfestival.com. We also have a Facebook page, so you can put in Kitsap Harbor Festival. Dates, Memorial Day weekend, May 28th through the 31st. So there's activities starting on Friday all the way through, I think about 1 or 2 o'clock on Monday.
Good. We are enjoying fabulous weather today on our Bremerton Mentor Boardwalk. Bremerton's Louis Mentor Boardwalk, I think it's what it's called. Anyway, it's our boardwalk downtown Bremerton. Absolutely beautiful day. We're going to hope we have this beautiful weather on Memorial Weekend. Michelle, you do a great job. Please check out the website for the Kitsap Harbor Festival. It's called kitsapharborfestival.com.
Yep.
And we'll see you Memorial Weekend downtown Bremerton or in Port Orchard. Thanks a lot. You did a great job. Thanks for joining us inside Bremerton. We'll see you next time.